Americans, white kids coming from the high school. And here's the question we're asking. Can we do something so unique here in Lake County that it's profound? And what we're proposing is to take that 68,000 square foot building, it's a landmark, and to turn it to have their training is the comprehensive economic, social, ecological, and spiritual regeneration of the communities and lands of Lake County and the bioregion. People have come from Humboldt, they've come from Santa Rosa. This should be the center of our bioregion. Oops, wrong way. And this is what we think is the situation we have. That the ground zero at the middle is the fact that people are no longer connected to what's greater than themselves and to what heals and brightens their hearts. And then you have all these other things as a result. The social dysfunction, the economic poverty, the environmental breakdown, the unstable geopolitics. Here's what's gone wrong in Lake County. We've lost 65% of our forest to wildfires. We have the highest per capita rate of opioid deaths in the country. A look at the level of poverty is high. A fifth of our adults, a third of our kids. We're 10th in the state in all the indices. We're 11th and near the, close to the bottom in completing college. 6th in the state of those finishing only high school. And our median income is the second lowest in the country, in the state, 45,000 a year. And now the positive indicator. People don't realize that Clear Lake is one of the world's most greatest natural treasures. It's it may be the world's oldest biodiverse freshwater lake, and that's because it doesn't silt up because of the geology of the lake. It sits on a graben that keeps sinking. And we also have these huge geothermal fields. The county really wants us here. The agricultural lands are incredibly beautiful. By the way, people have found much better growing here in Lake County than they do in Sonoma or Mendocino because it's drier, more Mediterranean. We've got these 7 Native American tribes, which means that we have an opportunity to bring in all the different ethnicities with different views. And also, as you're seeing, everybody's trying to turn the land into vineyards and evict all the animals, and we definitely need to have a much better plan than that for things. And we could, like I said, we could become a bioregion. And there's a growing arts thing. Your art gallery, Middletown, artists like places like this. They like living in dark skies. And so we're ready to engage the whole county. The county's welcoming us. Here's our point of view on education. That the entire human family has to come together in a transcultural learning community where all cultures are embraced. That the education will embrace all forms of experience, knowledge, and practical ability. And that the planetary renaissance, because human is one family, and we can't go on with Ukrainian wars and Israeli-Palestinian fights and all the rest of the nonsense. Chinese communists suppressing their people, locking everybody up, and American suppressing all their people, locking everybody up. People have to come forward and we say, okay, locally rooted, regionally integrated, nationally and globally networked, and spiritually unified. And I went over this idea of, there's a term they use, head, hand, heart in education, where the head is kind of this science and tech, the hand is what you can do, and the heart is wisdom. And our transdisciplinary brings all that together. This is a good diagram of how transdisciplinarity works. They all get together, you let all the different forms of knowledge get together and argue until they find what we call zones of non-resistance. It's like being with your partner. Zones of hey, we're okay. Zones of non-resistance. And we can then overcome the and have new ideas, new knowledge, new things that are never done before. We have a fantastic founding team. These are world-class people, professors, developers. You don't know the Siegler Springs Community Development Association down here, but they came up in the fire. They've been doing fantastic work bringing our community together, want to spread around the lake. Gene Yoon, who was family came from Korea, he went to Princeton, he's our lawyer. Kelly Peterson is a world-class.
What kind of lawyer is he?
Well, he was a corporate lawyer in Silicon Valley and in New York. He's now kind of general purpose. He lives over here in this side of the lake.
Okay.
Good guy. Kelly Peterson, our financial advisor, fantastic, brilliant. And our advisory board has world-renowned people. I mean, Jeffrey Kripal is considered the greatest authority in comparative religion in the country today. Irvin Laszlo,
Are they volunteer or they're being paid?
nobody's being paid.
Okay.
Nobody's gotten a nickel from us. Kelly Cox used to be the county administrator here, much
And
loved.
so they're willing to volunteer for the vision?
Oh,
to
they're all unpaid. George
Okay.
Abellion is the guy I'm talking to right now. Bill Gladstone is one of the most successful literary agents, but he's also on the board of
So how many lawyers you have on the board?
Just one.
Just one.
Just Gene.
Gene, okay.
Linda Edstrom's husband's going through a health problem. He used to be a Superior Court judge here.
Yeah.
She has written grants for the county for 20 years. She's ready to write our grants. This is what the building, that's the lobby.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah.
You've been in the building,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have you been in the building?
Yeah,
Both of you?
I
I
have.
never set foot in there, as long as I've lived here.
So this is the lobby.
Uh-huh.
This is the dining room.
Yeah,
Spectacular views of the lake.
yeah.
This is one of the renovated rooms. You can see, that's the original. This thing was built in 1926, 27, 28. Its bones are incredible. The county put $5 million into it, so it's a
Yeah.
bargain. They put in 3 giant classrooms.
And so the roof,
High-tech.
everything is good now?
Well, all the residential rooms need to be renovated.
Okay.
That's
But,
72 rooms, and the kitchen is a big kitchen area. It needs a full industrial kitchen.
but how about like the roof and the bones?
The roof is brand new. The
Okay.
foundations are.
Yeah.
It's built. They say it's built like a brick shit house. I mean,
Okay.
they built it with
They're good.
before power tools.
Yeah.
And the structure. I've had 5 different architects walk in that building, go through it, and they always come up here going, "Oh, what am I going to look at?" And I always watch their jaws drop. They say, "This is great." These are the parcel numbers. I can send you this.
Okay, great. Yeah.
So the parcels. Let's see if we bring.